The Cloud of Unknowing, a medieval guide to modern mysticism. Picture this, it's the 14th century, and the world is full of castles, plagues, and monks scribbling away in dimly lit monasteries. Amid this backdrop, an anonymous English mystic pens the book called The Cloud of Unknowing, a spiritual guide so profound it's still inspiring seekers of truth to this very day. But don't let that old English scare you off, because this book, it's basically a medieval blueprint for mindfulness, mysticism, spirituality, and cutting through the noise of life. So let us dive into this timeless wisdom, one thought cloud at a time. The Cloud of Unknowing isn't your typical self-help book. Written by an anonymous monk, it's a guide for those yearning to connect with God, but not through logic or reason or study, but through love and surrender. The Cloud of Unknowing, quote unquote, represents the barrier between you and the divine. A fog that can't be pierced with intellect, only dissolved by letting go. And here's the twist. There's another cloud, the cloud of forgetting, where we stash away all our worldly distractions to focus solely on God. Just imagine like you're organizing your thoughts as if you were cleaning up your space. Ask yourself, does this thought bring me closer to peace? If the answer is no, let it go and move on. So what does this book actually teach? Well, here's a breakdown. Love over knowledge, first. The author here boldly claims that knowledge is a trap. Yes, even our trivia winning brain won't help us here. Why? Because God isn't an equation to solve, but rather a mystery of love. 2. The author points to the power of one word. Here, we forget all about the long prayers and instead choose a single word. It could be any word like God, love, or even help, and use that one word as a mantra to center our minds. It's like medieval minimalism meets modern mindfulness. The third is letting go of thought. Thoughts are distractions, the book warns. Whether they're about our grocery list or our deepest fears, we simply shove them into the cloud of forgetting. It might be easier said than done, but practice does make perfect. And the fourth is what the author refers to as darkness of faith. And it's a bit of a curveball, because the author here says that you'll never fully understand God, and that's okay. Faith isn't about certainty, it's about trust. So think of it like walking into a dark room. Yes, a little scary at first, but eventually we find our way. Now you might be thinking, that's a pretty cool medieval monk story, but what's it got to do with my 21st century chaos? Well, more than you think. Let's take mindfulness, for example. The book's emphasis on focusing our attention and letting go of distraction feels like it was written for our age of notifications and endless scrolling. Secondly, the book points us to embracing mystery. In a world obsessed with answers, whether it's Google or ChatGPT, the Cloud of Unknowing reminds us that not everything needs solving. Some things like love or the divine are just simply meant to be experienced. Non-attachment or detachment. Here, this isn't about apathy, but about releasing our grip on what we cannot control. So if we're feeling stressed about work, toss it into the cloud of forgetting. Overthinking a relationship, into the cloud it goes. And lastly, the book points us to the power of simplicity. Choosing a single word to focus on in prayer or in meditation is a practice that cuts through all the noise. It's really a powerful way to calm our minds and anchor our spirit. So the Cloud of Unknowing isn't just a relic of medieval mysticism, but a practical guide for anyone seeking a deeper connection to life, love, or the divine, all the while without getting tangled in overthinking. And so its core message, you could say, is stop trying to know everything. Instead, surrender to the experience. Let go of the mental clutter and focus on the essence and step into the cloud of unknowing. In a world that demands certainty, this book whispers, it's okay not to know. Just love. So whether you're a mystic, a skeptic, a seeker, or just someone looking to quiet the noise, this book, The Cloud of Unknowing, offers us timeless wisdom. It's not about escaping the chaos, but finding peace within it. And so if this resonates with you, why not pick up the book? Or better yet, start by sitting in stillness and focusing on a single word. Love, perhaps. Unknowing. You choose the word that resonates with you. Who knows? You might just discover the divine, hidden, as always, in the cloud of unknowing. Namaste, and remember, one love.